Hello Pisces, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your new moon in Virgo update. This is a pretty important lunation event, so I decided to do a set of readings for each of the signs to see how it manifests into your life in a positive way, in a challenging way, and what is the guidance of the universe. What are the steps for you to take to maximize the positive outcome for yourself. And just a few words before we start. So this new moon is actually, because it's in Virgo, it's calling us to pay attention to our daily routine, to our lifestyle, to our health, to the very physical aspects of our life, time management, you name it. Also, it's pointing our attention towards making an improvement rather than being perfectionists, or recognizing the value versus being judgmental and critical of people, because Virgos are critical of themselves and others, and they can go too far into that perfectionist mode. And Pisces is actually the opposite sign to the Virgo. For example, me, I have my North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo, because they're the opposite signs. And both of these signs actually have a tendency to hold others to some impossible standards. So this new moon is also asking you, because new moon is about new beginnings, it's about starting new habits, starting something new just in general. It's giving you an opportunity to revisit how you are in relationships and what kind of changes you'd like to implement. Practical changes, that's the key idea here. You also could be triggered with any insecurities in this area, because during this time you also have Mars in a square position to the new moon, which means that you will be challenged on what is truly yours, who you truly are, and how do you communicate that to the world through your day-to-day life, right? Through your actions. Big and small, both count. Okay, so let's see what comes out in the tarot, and let's start with the question of what is going to be the positive effect of this new moon for you Pisces. What is the big meaning of it for you? What is the lesson? What is the goals? Queen of Cups. Okay. Pull some clarifiers. What is the challenge? The Hanged Man. And finally, what is the advice? Three of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay, let's see. So please clarify Queen of Cups. That was too extreme. I'm sorry. Please clarify the Hanged Man. Yep. Please clarify Three of Cups for the advice. By the way, if you like the video, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, to leave a comment, to share it with your friends who may be interested in this information. Thank you in advance for that. Okay. And by the way, I'm going to be uploading September readings for all of the signs in the coming days, so watch out for that on my channel. It's going to be guidance for you in your love life, in your career space, and again, some universal wisdom and advice. And messages from your person. You know the drill. Okay, so for the positive effect, we have Queen of Cups clarified by Five of Cups. So to me, it's almost like this transition into Queen of Cups from Five of Cups. How do you heal? How do you recover? You will be able to see what your current pattern is and how you can improve that path from where you've been hurt, objectively, subjectively, doesn't matter, from when you are in distress back to when you are in balance, when you are in power and you're in your loving space. So you will be able to shorten that time period, that path between the two, and also you will be able to see where I'm getting the message that sometimes you because you are actually, this is Cups, so this is the water energy, and Pisces is a water sign, so it makes sense actually that sometimes you can get too deep into your emotions, right, and kind of exaggerate it a little bit with your emotional reaction. So you will see also where that manifests and how you can change that around. Beautiful. So you can see the value rather than have that feeling of sorrow. Okay, so the challenge is the Hangman, clarified by Four of Swords. Both of these cards, they are the major and the minor arcana, but they both correspond to the notion of being rather than doing, right? It's non-movement cards. It's about resting. It's about contemplation. It's about rejuvenating, recharging, gathering your resources, right? So it's almost like preparation for the fight. And I'm getting here that you may be rushing into, you know, doing something big, going out there. You might get excited, and the energies will be pushing you towards getting some rest, towards being by yourself. Maybe you want to throw a party, and then it suddenly wouldn't work out, right? Because your guides, your higher power are directing you into that solitude and into the space where you can do the inner work and you can process certain things so they have the positive outcome for you. And some of the learning I'm getting that you're gonna get for that, for what we were just talking about, is gonna happen for you on your own. So it's not even in a relationship with another person, but this work is gonna happen when you are by yourself, which is pretty cool. Last but not least, the advice we have, this very interesting combination of cards for the advice, is Three of Cups in reverse, clarified by Devil in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is, do not be judgmental of others, do not try to compare yourself to others. It's all devil's eye. It's all, or don't be jealous, basically. That's a very strong energy that I'm getting here, right? So stay open but also connected, right? It's that balance where you are content enough within yourself so that you can be content and happy when you are with other people, right? And if it happens, because Three of Cups could be a third party if this is a love relationship. If it happens that suddenly there is a third party conversation even between you two, and it could be on either side, and it doesn't have to be a person, but just something in the way, right? You will not judge it, right? But you will see, you will consider it, you will analyze, you will observe it, right? So kind of take your time and don't rush into quick decisions in whatever it is that's coming your way during this time. And know that if there is something karmic on the way that is preventing you from going where you want to go, it's there for a reason. So be grateful, and if you don't know what to do next, just ask your guides, ask your higher power for advice, right? Don't get discouraged, because you actually have a lot of goodness here. I mean, come on. The goodness that you're gonna get is this Queen of Cups energy. Who doesn't want that, especially a water sign? Come on. It's like you'll have that mastery, that senior mastery of the element, right? So that you're not reactional, not petty and jealous when something good happens for someone else, or if your crush apparently has a significant other, or they chose someone else than you, or you got passed out for a promotion and someone else got it, right? You won't get into the negative, right? You'll be able to accept it, to process it, to heal it, to release it. Okay. I think, yeah, and the last thought for you is, it's also about being realistic about other people and relationships, right? Because that perfectionism that you have and the Virgo energy has, it can drive you also into the devil energy when you are being overcritical of others, or you're romanticizing the situation. I mean, I know, because I've had that pattern pretty much all my life, where I had a lot of confidence and trust in someone, and then they would let me down, and then I would just be crushed, right? This is also teaching you to kind of take off the pink glasses and be more realistic of how things are, and accept that nobody's perfect, right? And yeah, sometimes people let you down, and it's not the end of the world. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll be back with those September readings very, very soon. Bye, everyone.